Will prepared version 4 or version 5 outperform the other? Stay tuned to find out. What's up guys, Ronnie back, and this time I was asked to do a little comparison between prepared version 4 and version 5 when it came to performance differences specifically. With the help of Orbix, I was able to achieve an almost identical match when it came to the scenery, with the only difference being the exclusion of global vector in version 5. As for the aircraft, PMDG and A2A will be the main two in this video, but I also had the FS Labs in version 5 as well as the Quality Wings 787 collection that I messed with off camera to gather some of these opinions. My version 4 does have Rex Texture Direct and Skyforce installed, however I chose to keep those in the simulator to give us a general idea of how much True Sky atmospherics in V5 really took to run. Matching graphic settings across the simulators was pretty cut and dry. Autogen, resolutions, VSync, frame caps, or lack thereof in this case, anti-aliasing, special effects, basically everything that could be matched exactly the same was matched across both simulators. It is worth noting that I even did flights with the static preset weather, which you'll see in the A2A aircraft, as well as live weather through Active Sky for P3D across both simulators. I did not modify any config files within the file structure either, and no reshaders like the popular tomato shade were used in the making of this video. And having to do stuff on one sim, then try to compare it in a different session on another, made for the inability to at least feel any performance difference when bouncing back and forth. This told me, initially at least, that if there was any performance difference, it probably wouldn't be much, and I'd have to look at numbers to actually figure out where, if any, it was. In any case, one thing I was able to do was watch hardware monitor to see what my GPU and CPU were doing. The results were almost identical between both sims. Both sims did not utilize my i9 9900K to the fullest. I found that having the add-on software in sim led to higher multi-core utilization, and in either case, only a single core was ever maxed, typically staying at 100%, while the others might hit 100%, but if they did, it was only for a moment. I didn't find either sim consistently outperforming the other in the weeks of gathering performance data and watching the monitoring software. I found in some cases P3D V4 even had a much higher frame rate, sometimes hitting over 100, where V5 in the same situation struggled to hit 80 even with a still camera. And V4 apparently doesn't know what to do with all my GPU, as it never really stayed at 100% utilization like it did with V5. Sometimes I got the flip side where V5 outperformed V4, but most of the time they've performed pretty much right in line with one another. This example sums up the performance difference perfectly. Same airport, same scenery, same plane, same settings, arguably the same FPS on both sims. I could have made a 30-minute video that showed you through every major scenario, weather, location, and aircraft, but truth of the matter is, it would have been a really repetitive video. I will say at this point though in the edit, I have developed an opinion on what sim I like looking at over the other. Which one do you prefer? I really enjoy the lighting of V5, but that's just me. Let me know what you think in the comments section. Basically, both sims perform the same, and neither used the hardware in this computer to the fullest. I was fully expecting V5 to outperform in many areas to its predecessor, but it really didn't. Sometimes, as you saw earlier in the video, it was V4 doing the outperforming. I wouldn't buy either sim expecting one to outperform the other because even on a $5,000 computer, I found pretty much even results. If you guys liked this video, please smash the thumbs up button. If you didn't, well, I guess you can use the thumbs down. Subscribe and ring the bell if you want to see more. Leave your feedback in the comments section below. And as always, until next time.